What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got a ton to unpack coming out of Fox with rookie signings, rising young talents, and some early injury concerns already creeping into the Patriots off-season program. There's a lot to talk about, especially with how this new wave of players is starting to shape the future of the team. Let's kick things off with a headline that's got everyone buzzing. Will Campbell, the Patriots' top draft pick and the 4th overall selection in this year's NFL draft, has officially signed his rookie deal. It's a 4-year contract worth a staggering $43.66 million, and it includes a massive $28.39 million signing bonus. That's the kind of money you give someone when you not only expect them to anchor your offensive line, but also emerge as a potential leader right from the jump. And honestly, so far, he's proven he's worth every cent. Since the start of voluntary organized team activities, Campbell has been a constant presence. Locked in at that left tackle spot, he hasn't missed a rep. He's been aggressive, attentive, vocal, everything you want to see from a player making the transition from college football to the pros. And keep in mind, that jump is massive. Even for guys taken in the top 5 picks, it's not guaranteed they'll adapt immediately. But Campbell, he looks like he belongs. Offensive line coach Doug Marrone, who, by the way, brings a ton of experience from his time as head coach with the Jaguars and the Bills, has been full of praise for Campbell. He's talked about how detail-oriented the rookie is, how seriously he's taken to mastering the fundamentals, and how quickly he's absorbing the playbook. Marrone emphasized that Campbell is out there every day, doing all the right things, getting a ton of reps, and setting the tone even among more experienced players. And that's not just lip service. When you look at the Patriots' offensive line during these OTA sessions, Campbell is firmly entrenched as the #1 left tackle. No one else has even sniffed that spot, while other positions along the line are still very much up for grabs, and we'll get to that later. Campbell's role feels locked in. That kind of consistency this early on is a strong signal that the coaching staff sees him as a day-one starter, not just based on draft pedigree, but on what he's shown on the field. And that's not all. Word around the facility is that Campbell's leadership qualities are starting to shine through as well. He's reportedly been one of the most vocal rookies during drills, encouraging teammates, holding himself accountable, and even helping some of the younger or less experienced linemen grasp concepts. That's rare for a rookie, especially one still settling into the NFL rhythm. But for Campbell, it's already becoming part of his identity. Some within the organization are even whispering that he could be a dark horse candidate for a captain's patch in his very first year. Think about that. A rookie potentially stepping into a leadership role in one of the most historically demanding franchises in the league. That speaks volumes about who this guy is. And yes, we know these are voluntary. OTAs, no pads, no full contact. It's not the same as training camp, let alone a real game. But even in these limited sessions, you can learn a lot. It's not just about physical ability. It's about how guys carry themselves, how they approach the work, how quickly they pick things up, and how they fit into the team dynamic. And by all accounts, Will Campbell is knocking every one of those aspects out of the park. But the excitement around the Patriots rookie class doesn't stop with Campbell. A few other newcomers are already turning heads, starting with second-round pick Tre'Veyon Henderson, the explosive running back out of Ohio State. Now, make no mistake, Ramondre Stevenson is still the presumed starter at the position. But that could be more about contract situation and tenure than actual on-field production. Because Henderson, he's already pushing hard for snaps, and he's making it impossible for the coaching staff to ignore him. In fact, if there's one thing clear coming out of these early sessions, it's that Henderson has already leapfrogged some of the veterans in the pecking order. Reports from practice say he's been taking reps with the first-team offense and showing the kind of versatility that's a dream in today's NFL. He's not just a one-dimensional back who runs between the tackles. This kid can do it all. He's got speed, vision, patience, and most importantly, he's dangerous in space. His position coach, Tony Dews, has been extremely complimentary. He described Henderson as a smart football player, not just an athlete, but someone who understands the game, sees the field well, and soaks up coaching. According to Dews, the Patriots had a clear vision for how they wanted to use him, and so far, Henderson has been able to handle everything they've thrown his way. He's catching passes out of the backfield, picking up blitzes and pass protection, and demonstrating a skill set that goes way beyond what many expected. And let's not forget, the Patriots have a history of getting the most out of versatile backs. Think about James White, Rex Burkhead, Kevin Falk, players who could line up anywhere and keep defenses guessing. That's the mold Henderson seems to be falling into. He's got that Swiss Army knife potential, and if he continues on this trajectory, it would not be a shock at all to see him earn a major role, if not a co-starting job, alongside Stevenson. Now, jumping over to the wide receiver room. Another rookie is making noise. Third-round pick Kyle Williams out of Washington State. With Stefon Diggs still working his way back from injury and veterans like Kendrick Bourne and Juju Smith-Schuster in flux, the opportunity is wide open for a new face to emerge. And Williams is seizing that chance. Right now, it's hard to say who's locked in for those top 3 wideout spots once the regular season rolls around. You've got Diggs, who's obviously a stud when healthy. You've got Pop Douglas, who showed flashes last year. And you've got guys like KJ Osborne and Jalen Reagor trying to carve out roles. But if you're looking at pure performance so far in OTAs, Williams is right there at the top. According to wide receivers coach Todd Downing, who joined the Patriots staff after serving as offensive coordinator with the Jets, Williams has been incredibly impressive from day one. Downing highlighted his release off the line of scrimmage, his explosiveness after the catch, and his ability to adjust mid-route. There was even a moment in one of last week's practices where Williams made a ridiculous over-the-shoulder grab on a go route, earning immediate reactions from teammates and coaches alike. Downing talked about how natural a rookie looks out there. He's not hesitating. He's not overwhelmed. He's not dragging behind like some first-year receivers tend to do. He's picking things up quickly, making minimal mistakes. And when he does make an error, he's correcting it on the fly. That's exactly what you want in a young wideout trying to earn a spot in a competitive room. If he keeps this up, it wouldn't be crazy to imagine a scenario where the Patriots start 3 rookies on offense. Campbell at left tackle, Henderson in the backfield, and Williams out wide. That's a bold move, especially for a franchise that traditionally leans on veterans, but sometimes talent just forces your hand. And while we're on the topic of surprising young standouts, there's one more name that's generating real buzz. Undrafted rookie receiver Efont Chisholm III. Now, we've heard this story before. Small school guy, overlooked in the draft, fights his way up the depth chart. But with Chisholm, it's not just a feel-good narrative. It's legitimate production. In recent practices, Chisholm has been one of the most consistently productive receivers on the field. 7 catches in 1 session, crisp route running, no major drops, and most importantly, no mental errors. And the big word being used around him is belonging. He doesn't look out of place. He doesn't seem overwhelmed. He's making plays and earning snaps with the first team offense, which again is a huge deal for an undrafted guy still learning the ropes. And it's not like the Patriots are short on receivers. The room is crowded. But the fact that Chisholm is already getting run with the starters says a lot. Whether it's due to injuries to veterans like Diggs or just his own performance forcing the issue, he's making the most of his opportunity. And if you're looking ahead to roster cutdowns, he's got a real shot to make the final 53, especially if he can contribute on special teams, which we know is a major factor in New England. Now, of course, not everything is sunshine. And rainbows in Foxborough. Injuries are already starting to creep in, and they could have real implications if they linger into training camp. Linebacker Jelani Tavai suffered what initially looked like a serious lower leg injury, and the entire team took notice. Teammates were visibly concerned, some even taking a knee as trainers came out. Thankfully, the latest word is that it's a calf injury, not an Achilles, not an ACL. So while he's expected to miss the rest of the off-season program, there's hope he'll be ready to return for training camp and potentially be good to go by week 1. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In what could become one of the most shocking moves in recent NFL history, rumors are swirling that superstar linebacker TJ Watt might be on the verge of signing a massive 3-year billion-dollar contract with the New England Patriots. While nothing has been officially confirmed, The speculation has ignited a firestorm among fans, analysts, and insiders alike. Watt, widely regarded as one of the best defensive players in the league, has been a cornerstone for the Pittsburgh Steelers. His relentless pass rushing ability, combined with his knack for making game-changing plays, has earned him multiple Defensive Player of the Year honors and solidified his reputation as a generational talent. However, whispers from sources close to the player and the Patriots organization suggest that a seismic shift could be underway. The Patriots, known for their shrewd roster moves and cap management under Bill Belichick, have rarely gone after marquee free agents with such a splash. This possible deal would not only be a statement of intent, but also a clear message that New England is ready to pivot toward aggressive rebuilding and championship contention with a defensive juggernaut leading the charge. Industry insiders speculate that the reported contract would make Watt one of the highest paid defensive players ever. A staggering deal that could eclipse current records and reshape the market for elite defenders across the league. The financial commitment signals the Patriots' willingness to invest heavily in bolstering their defense, an area they have struggled with in recent seasons. While the Steelers have been expected to try everything to keep their star linebacker, the allure of a fresh start in New England, coupled with the promise of playing under one of the most respected coaches in the NFL, could be too tempting for Watt to pass up. Additionally, the Patriots' strong organizational culture and recent efforts to rebuild their roster might offer the perfect environment for Watt to elevate his game even further. Speculation is also rife about how this move could impact the balance of power in the AFC. Watt's presence on the Patriots' defense could immediately turn New England into a dominant force, challenging long-standing rivals and shaking up playoff projections. For the Steelers, losing Watt would leave a massive hole in their defense, forcing them to rethink their strategy and personnel moving forward. As the NFL offseason progresses, all eyes will be on Watt's camp and the Patriots front office for any official updates. Until then, fans and pundits alike will continue to buzz with anticipation about whether this blockbuster move will come to fruition. Could TJ Watt's potential signing herald a new era for the Patriots? Only time will tell, but the possibility alone has already sparked a thrilling wave of excitement across the league. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.